Okay, let's be real. Is there anything more maddening than acne or dandruff that just refuses to leave? You are definitely not alone. We're going to dive into the real root cause of these annoying problems and, more importantly, talk about how you might actually fix them for good.
So let's just get right to the big question, the one that probably keeps you up at night. You follow all the rules, you buy the super expensive creams, you wash your face like it's your job. So why does it always come back? What gives?
The analysis we're digging into today has this really powerful way of looking at it. All those things you're doing, it's like painting over a moldy wall. I mean, think about that. You can slap on the fanciest coat of paint, but if you don't actually deal with the dampness underneath, that mold is going to find a way to push right back through. Every single time. All right, first up, let's take a closer look at why that paint never seems to stick. This is what we're calling the never-ending skin problem. Oh man, you know this cycle, right? You spend a small fortune on creams, special shampoos, maybe even prescriptions from the doctor. And for a little while, hey, it seems to be working. But the second you let up, it all comes roaring back. The redness, the flakes, the breakouts. It is such a frustrating and expensive loop to be stuck in because you're just chasing the symptoms instead of the real source. But what if the source isn't even on your skin to begin with? Let's get into section 2, where we find out the real cause is hiding somewhere else entirely. Okay, so here's the big reveal. We're always told the problem is bacteria on our skin, or maybe just unlucky genetics. But according to this perspective, the actual problem isn't on the surface at all. It's something happening inside your body. It's a state of chronic inflammation and a total disruption of your hormones. And the main thing pulling the trigger? It's the food you eat every single day. And it's not just food in general. It's some very specific culprits. We're talking about 3 main triggers. First, liquid fructose, from sodas and sweet teas. Second, refined flour, the stuff that makes up bread, pizza, and pastries. And third, industrial seed oils. These are the common cooking oils like canola or soybean oil, and trust me, they are in almost every processed food you can think of. So how does a slice of pizza actually turn into a breakout on your forehead? Well, it's a domino effect. First, you eat these foods. That makes your blood sugar and your insulin levels go haywire, just spike like crazy. That insulin spike then signals your oil glands to go into complete overdrive. All that extra oil on your skin becomes a nonstop buffet for bacteria and fungi. And the final result? An eruption of acne and dandruff. So, if the wrong food is the problem, it only makes sense that the right food is the solution. Let's move on to the good stuff, the real diet that saves skin. And honestly, the core idea here is so simple, it's almost revolutionary. Stop fueling the internal fire. That's it. If you take away the stuff that's causing all that inflammation and hormonal chaos, the symptoms, your acne and dandruff, they just go away on their own. You finally fix the mold problem and suddenly the wall stays perfectly clean. And when you see it laid out like this, the contrast is, wow, it's crystal clear. On one side, you've got the enemy forces, sugar, flour, and those seed oils. And on the other side, the skin's allies, meat, natural fats, and eggs. For a lot of us, this is the exact opposite of what we've been told is healthy. So let's break down these ally foods, starting with amazing natural fats. Think salmon, avocado, coconut, and olive oil. What do? Well, they literally rebuild your skin's protective barrier from the inside out. Plus, they have this powerful anti-inflammatory effect, which is what calms down all that redness and irritation. Next up, quality proteins like beef, pork, and chicken. Instead of being the problem, this perspective sees them as the perfect repair kit. They are packed with zinc and these essential amino acids that your body absolutely needs to repair damaged skin and even help fade those old, stubborn acne scars. And finally, we have foods loaded with vitamins A and D, like real cheese, butter, and eggs from pasture-raised chickens. Now, this is fascinating. The natural vitamin A in these foods works almost exactly like a powerful prescription acne medication. It helps control how fast your skin cells turn over, which stops them from building up, clogging your pores, and creating all those flaky patches. Okay, I know exactly what a lot of you are probably screaming at your screen right now, and our next section is going to tackle it head-on. Let's talk about the big, fat misconception. It's the most logical question in the world, right? Wait a second, you want me to eat more fat from meat and butter? Won't that just turn my already oily skin into a complete disaster? It seems to make sense, but let's see what the analysis actually says. And here it is, the big twist.
The real thing that makes your oil glands go nuts isn't the healthy fat in an avocado or a steak, it's the sugar from that can of soda or the refined flour in that sandwich. In fact, it works in the exact opposite way you'd think. When you eat those healthy, natural fats, they help keep your blood sugar incredibly stable. And when your blood sugar is stable, you don't get those massive insulin spikes. And guess what happens when insulin is calm? Your oil glands calm right down too. All right, so we have covered the problem, the cause, and the solution. Now let's wrap this all up into a simple, actionable plan. Let's talk about your 2-week challenge. That's all, just 2 weeks. This isn't some massive, lifelong commitment. It's a short, totally doable experiment to let you see and feel the results for yourself. And the plan is so straightforward. Step 1, for just 2 weeks, you're going to completely cut out all processed foods, all sugar, and all those industrial oils. Step 2, you eat until you are full and satisfied with meat, eggs, and natural fats. And step 3, and this is maybe the most important part, just pay attention. Notice what your skin feels like when you wash your face. See if your scalp feels less itchy. Just see what happens. It all comes back to this one powerful idea. Your skin is simply an honest mirror reflecting the health of your insides. The goal isn't to fight with the reflection you see, it's to heal the body that's creating it. So, that's the final question, really. You can keep buying more paint and covering up the problem. Or, are you ready to finally fix the cause? The choice is yours.